Srimad Bhagavatam, Namaskandam, Dasamadhyaya, Shloka again. Sri Sukha Vacha, Kṛṣṇa dirghamabhuscha, Raghus tasmad pradhusravaha, Adastato maharajas, Tasmad dasaratho bhavat. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Sukadeva Swami said, the son of Maharaj Khatvanga was Dirghabahu, and his son was the celebrated Maharaj Raghu. From Maharaj Raghu came Aja, and from Aja was born the great personality Maharaj Dasaratha. Text 2. Tasyapi bhagavanesho sakyād-brahma-mayo harihi ansāsena caturdhāgāt utratam prārthito suraihi rāma-lakkhana-bharata satrughna iti saññaya. Srila Prabhupada, being prayed for by the demigods, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Absolute Truth Himself, directly appeared with His expansion and expansions of the expansion. Their holy names were Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata and Satrughna. These celebrated incarnations thus appeared in 4 forms as the sons of Maharaj Dasaratha. Purport by Srila Prabhupada, Lord Ramchandra and his brothers Lakshmana, Bharata and Satrughna are all Vishnu Tattva, not Jiva Tattva. Supreme Personality of Godhead expands into many, many forms. Advaitam, Achyutam, Anadim, Anantarupam. Although they are one and the same, Vishnu Tattva has many forms and incarnations. As confirmed in Brahma Samhita 539, Ramadi Murtishu Kalanyamanatishthan. Lord is situated in many forms, so the Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata and Satrughna, and these forms may exist in any part of His creation. All these forms exist permanently, eternally, as individual personalities of Godhead, and they resemble many candles, all equally powerful. Lord Ramchandra, Lakshmana, Bharata and Satrughna, who, being Vishnu Tattva, are all equally powerful, became the sons of Maharaj Dasaratha in response to prayers by the demigods. Krishna was manifesting Leela, Radha and Krishna there. This parrot, this pet parrot of Radharani, who sits on the left hand of Radharani fits him. Ramanga sits. You understand the idea? Radharani said, "Oh parrot, bolo, Krishna bolo, Krishna bolo." Chant Krishna, chants. So Krishna wound up Leela, but Radha and Krishna tham with the world. They left parrot here, material world. Said, "You parrot, you stay here, you will speak Bhāgavata." You understand? So they left that parrot. So this Sukha is Sri Sukha, he said, mentioned. Sri Sukha, Sri means Radharani. Radharani is parrot. You understand? Radharani is parrot. So it's very dear. Therefore, in Bhāgavata, Sukadeva Goswami has not uttered name of Radha. No. Indirect way. He has said indirect way, not direct way. Utter Radha. Because if you utter, he becomes ecstatic. He cannot speak. His voice will choke down. Because it is dear to Radharani. So, Parikshit Maharaj was hearing Bhagavatam, and he will hear within 7 days everything. If Sukadeva Goswami could speak, then what will he hear? You follow? Therefore, Sukadeva Goswami didn't utter the name of Radha. So that we never find name of Radha in Srimad Bhagavatam. That is the question. People ask why there is no name of Radha. Srimad Bhagavatam, this is the answer. This is the reason. Sri Sukha is Radharani's parrot. You follow? When he was left here, he was fond of Krishna Katha. Fond of Krishna Katha. So where is Krishna Katha going on? I want to hear. He is very greedy. So he went to that Shivaji's abode. The Shivaji is fond of Bhagavata Katha, Krishna Katha. The Shivaji was speaking Bhagavata to Parvati, his wife. Some say this is Shiva Kshetra. This Bhubaneswar Ekamra Kanana. There was there one mango tree, very big, spreading. Oh, Shivaji was speaking, nobody was there. Only Parvati hearing. So Bhagavata 12 cantos beginning from first canto to 12th canto. Parvati thought of when Shivaji will speak 10th canto, that is all sweet Vedas of Krishna. Vedas with Radharani, Vedas with Gopis, Ras dance, very sweet. So I will hear that. When speaking first canto, second canto, is also those. Though Leelas of Krishna, everything is Leelas of Krishna in different incarnations. So Parvati Devi was not so interested. She fell asleep. So Sukha, Radharani's parrot, was searching where is Krishna Katha going on. So he came here, oh, here it is going on. So sat down on the branch of that mango tree and hearing. Parvati first hearing Sukha, Shivaji sang, Parvati saying, that, and she fell asleep. Then parrot said, So, Shivaji sang and hearing continuing. But after some time, Shivaji noticed that Parvati had already fallen asleep. Who is saying Looked at the branch of the tree. Oh, a parrot is sitting there. A parrot is hearing. You follow? The parrot is hearing. Therefore, Shiva says, Aham Vedmi Sukha Vedmi. Das Beti Nanami. I know Bhagavata, Sukadeva Goswami knows Bhagavata. I don't know whether Das knows or not. Bhaktya bhakti-rajjuna buddhyana sati. Only by bhakti you can understand Bhagavata. You cannot understand Bhagavata by dint of material scholarship, learning, intelligence, merit, or taking help of any commentaries given by many commentators like Kṛṣṇa-tattva, Sridhar Swami, many commentators. You can only by bhakti. Shivaji saw, oh, this parrot hearing. Shivaji ran, drive him out, parrot flew away. In Badrikasrama, Vyasdev was written about speaking to his wife. So Vyasdev speaking and Vyasdev's wife hearing with open mouth. So that parrot flew and entered in the mouth of the wife of Vyasdev. And Umba, Vyasdev's wife. You follow? And remained there. Didn't come out. You follow? So that Sukha was born as Sukadeva Goswami, son of Vyasdev. He's speaking. You follow? Story. This is story.
Sometimes devotees they're asking, they say, when we tell the story, they say, where is that from?
Ācārya said the story. Ācāryas have said.
Kṛṣṇa-tattva commentary?
Not exactly said, but I have heard. Ācārya said. And it also mentions Sri Sukha. Radharani's.
Jiva Goswami writes like that in one of his books I read.
Radharani's parrot. He said that Ananda Chandramata Champu. Ananda Chandramata Champu. Who is written, Kavikona, somebody written that thing.
I saw some translation of Gopal Champu and it was mentioning how the Shuka.
Goswamis. Ananda Kundam, written by somebody. It's there written, this parrot of Radharani, Sukadeva Goswami.
More expensive. You were speaking the other day saying how what to speak of other different avatars. Our acharyas, when they speak about rasa tattva, they only speak about madhurya. So how is it that we hear so much in the Bhagavatam, the Shastras about kurma, macha, varaha?
All of us, yes. All of us are there in Bhagavatam, yes.
So what is the purpose of that if the acharyas are merely stressing Krishna Lila and...
Not stressing. The ācārya, they speak everything. They know everything. Not stressing. You see, they are not stressing. Rather it said, you read Bhagavatam from the beginning. Begin from first canto and go gradually. Don't jump into 10th canto, no. Don't do it. Sooner do it. Then otherwise you cannot understand the tattva. And after reading 10th canto, you must read 11th canto. 11th canto, there is tattva is explained. After reading 10th canto, you won't read 11th canto, then you can't understand. It is said. 11th canto is very deep tattva. Very, very deep tattva. Especially two things are there. Uddhava Sandesh, Uddhava Sambandha. You understand? In 10th canto there is Uddhava Sandesh. 11th canto Uddhava Sambandha. 10th canto Krishna sends Uddhava, giving message of love from Mathura to Brajabhumi. The Uddhava Sandesh is there. But in 11th canto there is Uddhava Sambandha. Krishna instructs Uddhava. You understand what it says? What it says in Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, gives so much instruction. Similarly, Krishna gives so much instruction to Uddhava, Bhagavata, who knows Bhagavata, who has heard Bhagavata from his Guru. By his mercy, he knows it. This hearing is most important. By dint of their own mental speculation or knowledge, merit scholarship, until you cannot understand. You cannot understand. By the mercy of Bhakta Bhagavata and Grantha Bhagavata, Sadhu Guru, you will be able to understand. Otherwise, Bhagavati Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevaya Srimad Bhagavatam, 9th canto, chapter 10, text 3. Tasyanusaritam rajan ऋषिभिः tattva-darśīभिः sutam ivarnitam bhūri tvaya sīta-patirmuhu. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. O King Parikshit, transcendental activities of Lord Ramchandra have been described by great saintly persons who have seen the truth. Because you have heard again and again about Lord Ramchandra, the husband of Mother Sita, I shall describe these activities only in brief. Please listen. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Modern Rakshasas, posing as educationally advanced merely because they have doctorates, have tried to prove that Lord Ramchandra is not the Supreme Personal Godhead, but an ordinary person. But those who are learned, spiritually advanced, will never accept such notions. They will accept the description of Lord Ramchandra and his activities only as presented by tattva-darśī, tattva-darśīs, those who know the absolute truth. In Bhagavad Gita 4:34, the Supreme Personal Godhead advises, tad-vidhi pranipātena pariprasnena sevaya upadikṣanti te jnānam jnāninas tattva-darśīnah. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master, inquire from him submissively, render service unto him, this self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because he has seen the truth. Unless one is tattva-darśī in complete knowledge of the absolute truth, one cannot describe the activities of the personality of Godhead. Therefore, although there are many so-called Ramayanas or histories of Lord Ramchandra's activities, some of them are not actually authoritative. Sometimes Lord Ramchandra's activities are described in terms of one's own imaginations, speculations, or material sentiments. But the characteristics of Lord Ramchandra should not be handled as something imaginary. While describing the history of Lord Ramchandra, Sukadeva Goswami told Maharaj Parikshit, "You have already heard about the activities of Lord Ramchandra. Apparently, therefore 5,000 years ago, there were many Ramayanas or history of Lord Ramchandra's activities, and there are many still. But we must select only those books written by tattva-darśīs, jnanins tattva-darśīnaha, not the books of so-called scholars who claim knowledge only on the basis of doctorate." This is a warning by Sukadeva Goswami, Rusibhi tattva-darśī. Although the Ramayana composed by Valmiki is a huge literature, the same activities are summarized here by Sukadeva Goswami in a few verses. Here, Sukadeva Goswami says, "O King Parikshit, transcendental activities of Lord Ramchandra have been described by great saintly persons who have seen the truth. Rusibhi tattva-darśī. Because you have heard again and again about Lord Ramchandra, the husband of Mother Sita, I shall describe these activities only in brief. Please listen. In purport, Srila Prabhupada says, modern Rakshasas, posing as educationally advanced merely because they have doctorates, have tried to prove that Lord Ramchandra is not the Supreme Personal Godhead, but an ordinary person. Those who have gotten doctorate degree from universities, Prabhupada said they are modern Rakshasas. So many Rakshasas are there. Getting doctorate degree from universities, they are modern Rakshasas. So, they try to prove that Lord Ramchandra is not Supreme Personal Godhead but an ordinary person. But those who are learned and spiritual advanced will never accept such nonsense. We should not accept the version of the Rakshasas. They will accept this description of Lord Ramchandra and his activities only as presented by tattva-darśīs, those who know absolute truth. Those are Vaishnavas, devotees, they will accept. Those are tattva-darśīs, those who know the absolute truth, but they say about the Supreme Lord, the transcendental activities, they accept it. We won't accept what this modern Rakshasas say. In the Bhagavad Gita, 434, Supreme Personal Godhead advises, Tad-vidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekyanti te jnanam jnanina tattva-darśīnaham. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Who is spiritual master? Who is tattva-darśī? Jnanina tattva-darśīna. Who has seen the truth? What is truth? Adya Jnana Tattva Brajendra Kumar. Brajendra Kumar, son of Nanda Maharaj, is absolute truth, and who has seen him? Hlādinī-vṛtti, have you seen? Who has seen him? Adya Jnana tattva-darśī. Adya Jnana Tattva Brajendra Kumar. Brajendra Kumar, son of Nanda Maharaj, is of the Jnana to absolute truth, who has seen him. Not once, who always sees. Jagadish, always sees him. He is Guru. He is Guru, that's it. You just try to learn the truth approaching spiritual master. And who is spiritual master? Who sees the tattva, who sees the Jnana tattva, absolute truth. Nanda, son of Nanda Maharaj. Not once, always. Inquire from him submissively, render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because he has seen the truth. So Mahaprabhu gave a very simple definition of Guru. Who is Guru? Jai kṛṣṇa-tattva se Guru hoy, isn't it? Mahaprabhu gave the simple definition of Guru. Who is Guru? Jai kṛṣṇa-tattva se Guru hoy. And who knows kṛṣṇa-tattva is Guru. Isn't it? This simple definition. So, you should understand who is Guru. Who is tattva-darśī? Who sees tattva, sees the absolute truth. Knows kṛṣṇa-tattva is Guru. One must go, approach him, take shelter, surrender unto him, and inquire from him submissively and render service to him. And they will impart tattva-jñāna. By their mercy, then you can have it. Unless one is tattva-darśī, in complete knowledge of absolute truth, one cannot describe the activities of the personality of Godhead. How can he say? He has not seen. Only he will speculate. Isn't it? Only speculate. He is a blind man. How a blind man can see? He cannot see. One who cannot see the truth, so he is a blind man. So what he says is only imagination, speculation. That story we say. Blind man was there, wanted to know what is the color of the milk. So blind, no eye, no vision. How can he see? So he asked one of his trusted friends, so my friend, what is the color of the milk? So his friend said, it's plain. Plain? What is that plain? It's like a crane. The crane? What is that? It's a blind man. So his friend raised the upper portion of his hand like this, and the portion made it bent like this, and held before him, and he just tossed it, and kept himself mum for 1 minute. Now I understand. I will never drink milk in my life that will stick to my throat. He understood the color of the milk. So those who are not tattva-darśīs, never seen truth, they have no vision to see the truth, absolute truth. Blind man, their understanding of Bhagavan is like that, the blind man's understanding the color of the milk. Yes. That is what's said here. Unless one is tattva-darśī, in complete knowledge of the absolute truth, one cannot describe the activities of personality of Godhead. Therefore, although there are so many so-called Ramayanas, or histories of Lord Ramchandra's activities, some of them are not actually authoritative. Many Ramayanas are there, yes. Even 5,000 years ago, many are there. Therefore, Sukadeva Goswami says, you might have heard again and again of Lord Ramchandra, the husband of Mother Sita. That Prabhupada said. Sometimes Lord Ramchandra's activities are described in terms of one's own imagination, speculation, material sentiments. But the characteristics of Lord Ramchandra should not be handled as something imaginary. While describing the history of Lord Ramchandra, Sukadeva Goswami told Maharaj Parikshit, you have already heard about the activities of Lord Ramchandra. Apparently, therefore, 5,000 years ago, there are many Ramayanas. Yes, histories of Lord Ramchandra's activities, and there are still many now going on. Yes. But we must select only those books written by tattva-darśīs, jnānina, tattva-darśīna, the authoritative. Not the books so-called scholars who claim knowledge only on the basis of doctorates, so-called Rakshasas, modern Rakshasas. We should not. What they have written, we should not select those books. This is a warning by Sukadeva Goswami, Rusivi Tattva-darśī, although the Ramayana composed by Valmiki is a huge literature, Valmiki is the authority on Ramayana. Do you understand? Valmiki Ramayana is recognized as Shastra, not other Ramayanas. Though there are many Ramayanas still, 5,000 years ago there are many, still many. You follow? So famous, this Tulsidas, Goswami Tulsidas Ramcharita Manas is also famous. Yes. In India it's famous also, in the West also it goes also. But it is not authoritative. Only Valmiki Ramayana. Valmiki is the authority on Ramayana. So Valmiki Ramayana is written in Sanskrit, is a huge literature. You understand? So that is Shastra, that is authoritative. Other Ramayanas, though many Ramayanas are, but they are not authoritative, authentic. Prabhupada says. And this Sukadeva Goswami also gives warning, Rusivi, tattva-darśī. Although the Ramayana composed by Valmiki is a huge literature, the same activities are summarized here by Sukadeva Goswami in a few verses. Sukadeva Goswami speaks from Valmiki Ramayana, few verses. So Prabhupada has stressed, and this word only, Rusivi, tattva-darśī, his whole purport is based on it, tattva-darśī, tattva-darṣana. Maya mugdha jiven nahi, Krishna smriti jnān jivere, kripaye koile Krishna Veda Purana. Conditioned soul has forgotten Krishna from time immemorial, therefore Krishna, who is very, very merciful, he gave Veda Puranas. Do you understand? He gave Veda Puranas, Vedic literatures, showering mercy on the conditioned soul, those who have forgotten Krishna from time immemorial. So these Vedic literature, Veda Puranas, they are known as śabda-brahma. Understand me? Jagadish. Śabda-brahma. Brahma means absolute truth. Śabda-brahma, absolute truth in the form of words descend. Śabda-brahma. So these Vedic literatures, they are śabda-brahma. They impart tattva-jñāna, knowledge of absolute truth to these conditioned souls or jivas covered up with avidya, ignorance. Do you follow? From a bonafide guru, tattva-darśī, one must hear, approach. Such a guru, tadvidhi pranipātena paripasnena sevaya. Must approach such a guru who is tattva-darśī, who has seen the truth, who has received tattva-jñāna from his guru, bonafide ācārya, by hearing. You understand? Approach such a guru, surrender unto him, render service unto him, and submissively inquire. The guru will impart tattva-jñāna out of mercy. By his mercy, disciple can have it. Otherwise nobody can have tattva-jñāna. If you hear from such a guru, putting unprincipled faith in his words, with submissive attitude, and if you get his mercy, then your eye will be opened. You understand? Eye will be opened. Through that eye you can see absolute truth. Srutekhita patha. In Bhāgavata it is said, Srutekhita patham. If you hear, then you will see. If you hear from tattva-darśī, guru, submissively, you understand, taking shelter at his lotus feet, rendering service unto him, pleasing him, submissively inquiring, if you hear what he says, tattva-darśī guru, his words are śabda-brahma, this Brahma, absolute truth descends in the word, form of words. That is the mercy of sadhu guru. He imparts tattva-jñāna. To impart tattva-jñāna is the mercy of sadhu guru. So, by his mercy, your eye will be opened. Through material eye you can see Supreme Lord with absolute truth. unless your eye is open. Ajnana-timirandhasya jnananjana salakaya chakhyurmritam jena tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Therefore we have this. I pay my obeisance. That Guru was opened my eye. What is translation? Who opened the eye with the torchlight of knowledge. You understand? That eye is Jnana-chakya. Understand me? That is eye of transcendental knowledge. Shastra-chakya, Jnana-chakya. Do you understand? Who has given me, who has opened my. Through that eye you can see absolute truth. Otherwise you cannot see. Who cannot see is a blind man. He has no eye. That way he is a blind man. So he cannot see. So Guru opens that eye by imparting tattva-jñāna. So then he will be able to see. Svarūpa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Jiva Goswami, these all Gaudiya Gurus. They are real Gurus. They have really acted as Gurus. Their activities are the activities of Guru. They have imparted tattva-jñāna. They have written many books. Those books are filled with tattva-jñāna, siddhantas, conclusions. Do you follow? That is śabda-brahma. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur is known as 7th Goswami. After 6 Goswamis, he also written many books, especially Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written all these siddhantas in the form of songs, poems, songs. So he is known as 7th Goswami, and he has done the real work of a Guru. Guru's work is, activity is to impart tattva-jñāna. You understand? That's the activity of Guru, bonafide Guru, to impart tattva-jñāna to the disciple, thereby disciple will get the realization. You understand? God realization. That is Guru's work, activity. So what Guru says, bonafide Guru, he speaks about the tattva, he does kirtan of śabda-brahma. Do you understand my language? Kirtan of śabda-brahma. Brahma's absolute truth descends in the form of words, comes through the lips of bonafide Guru, tattva-darśī. So when Guru does this kirtan of śabda-brahma, śiṣya, who is sincere, who is serious, who is very eager to have tattva-jñāna, who is submissively, who is very surrendered, hears it with concentrated attention, with full faith and submissive attitude. And Gurudev is embodiment of śabda-brahma. Do you understand me? An embodiment of śabda-brahma. He has appeared here as an embodiment of śabda-brahma, that Guru. So he imparts the tattva-jñāna to those disciples who are very submissive, who are very obedient, who are surrendered, and who have complete faith in the words of Guru. They get the mercy of Guru. They follow. And by the mercy of Guru, they receive tattva-jñāna, their eye, that is transcendental vision. Their eye, those eyes are opened, then they will be able to see the absolute truth. Otherwise nobody can see. As long as such eyes are not opened, one is blind. One is blind. His activities are the activities of a blind man. Activities of a blind man. As long as one is not situated in the platform of tattva. Understand my language? His activities are not perfect. Activities will never be perfect. As long as one is not situated in tattva, he cannot understand what is Brahma, what is Paramatma, what is Bhagavan. Understand me? He cannot see, and the activities are all imperfect. Karma, jnana, yoga. By karma, sadhana, those are karmis, they cannot cultivate tattva-jñāna. Karma only cultivates bhautik, material jnana, do you understand? By jnana, so-called jnanis, they cultivate Brahma jnana. By yoga, yogis, they cultivate Paramatma jnana. But only by bhakti, one can cultivate Bhagavan, Bhagavad tattva-jñāna. Understand me? One is a surrendered soul, complete surrender at the lotus feet of bonafide Guru, serves him, pleases him, and submissively inquires. Guru becomes very much pleased with him, imparts tattva-jñāna. Thereby, by the mercy of Sadguru, the śiṣya receives tattva-jñāna, and the eye open, so that eye sees tattva, the tattva, absolute truth. Otherwise, nobody can see absolute truth. Therefore, in Gita, Bhagavan Krishna says, tad-vidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekyanti te jnanam jnanina tattva-darśī. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master, inquire from him submissively, and render service unto him. Selfless soul can impart knowledge unto you because he has seen the truth. If he has not seen the truth, how can he impart knowledge? What he say is only speculation, imagination. One has to know that tattva-vastu, that absolute truth. That is the goal of human life. Janma karmancha me divyam evam joviti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanmana iti sambandha-jñāna Arjuna. Isn't it? 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, my birth, my activities are transcendental, not material. One should understand it in truth, in tattva. One who understands, joviti tattvataha. One who understands. In tattva, after quitting this body, he will go to me. He will never come down here again, no rebirth. Where is the question of fall down? One who has understood in tattva, Jagdish, bolo. Krishna says clearly, isn't it? Krishna says clearly, joviti tattvata tyaktva deham punarjanmana iti, no rebirth. Birth is here in material world, no birth, no death there in spiritual world. It's the thing eternal. You understand? Joviti tattvata tyaktva deham punarjanmana iti, mangiti, no rebirth. He will come to me. Never come down here, no rebirth. That one understands me in tattva. That's the goal of human birth. You should understand Supreme Lord, the activities, the appearance, birth activities of Krishna in tattva. Isn't it? Repeatedly in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, and he has stressed on it. Navidanati tattena tattyavanti te. Tadamang tattva-jñāna visade tadanantaram. So many places. One who doesn't know me in tattva, he'll fall down. He'll fall down. Chyavanti means fall down. Who falls down? Bolo! One who has not known in tattva, he falls down. Navidanati tattena adha chyavanti. Chyavanti means fall down. He'll come down. He'll push back. Get out here. No entrance, no admittance. Do you understand? To know in tattva means visa granted, yes. Chalo. That is visa granted. From material world you are going to spiritual world, you have to show passport and visa granted. Otherwise no entrance. What is visa? He knows in tattva. The chief tattva-jñāna. You understand? So, yes, granted. Admitted. Chalo. Na vijanati tattva na chevanti. Done now. Tattva, chevanti, fall down, push back, get out. Chalo. No entrance. They'll fall down. Tadamā tattva-jñāna visade dhanantaram. Understanding in tattva, visade enters into my kingdom. So, this is important. Then you are eligible to enter into Lord's kingdom. Otherwise, you are not eligible. Understand? Then no tattva. So you have to know that tattva-vastu, that absolute truth. So those who are tattva-darśī, seers of the truth, they are guru. Who is guru? A blind man is guru? Blind man is guru? Not seen tattva? How can he lead? A blind man. You understand? Allah, then the blind man is leader, all blind men following him, both of them will go and fall down a very deep, dark ditch. Crying, nobody is there. Deep, dark ditch. Avatar, crying, who is will here? Deep, dark ditch. Example also given that, you have accepted a vessel, is made up of stone. Vessel made up of stone. And you have accepted it and you have gotten into it. Now try to cross the ocean. Dreadful ocean of metal sticks. What will happen? With the vessel, you will be drowned. Isn't it? So, blind men, those are not gotten tattva-jñāna, eyes are not opened, but becoming gurus. All right, come, I will make you cross. Ferry across is a vessel made up of stone. And you are a fool, you have gotten into it. So with the vessel, all the riders with the vessels will be drowned in the ocean. You understand? You cannot cross, cannot go the other side of the ocean. So tattva-darśīs, those are tattva-darśīs, seers of truth, they are guru, real guru. You should access such a guru, serve him, surrender to him, submissively inquire. They will impart, that guru will impart you tattva-jñāna. So, they are Gaudiya gurus. Bhakti-Vinod Thakur is Mahajana Guru, ācārya, 7th Goswami, 3rd Goswami, 6 Goswamis. They have written all books. Sat-sandarbha Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Nilamani. Those books, they impart tattva-jñāna, is filled with tattva-jñāna. And that is the work of a śiṣya, duty of a śiṣya. He should hear this tattva-jñāna imparted by bonafide guru. That is to be heard. That is to be heard, not to be heard anything else. Then, when you receive tattva-jñāna by the mercy of Guru, then you will be able to serve Krishna. Your service will be very easy. Understand? Yes. Those who have received tattva-jñāna, they have gotten the eligibility of serving, rendering service to Supreme Lord. Understand? Jagadish. He knows what is matter, what is spirit. otherwise nobody can know. Tattva-jñāna means sambandha-jñāna. He knows, I have perfect eternal loving relationship with Lord. That is tattva-jñāna, sambandha-jñāna. And Guru imparts this jnana. Then when śiṣya receives such tattva-jñāna, sambandha-jñāna, then he understands, who am I? I am eternal servant of Krishna. Master, I am his eternal servant. My activity, my duty, my only work is to render loving service unto him. Otherwise, you cannot understand. Understand me? So, hearing from such Guru, tattva-darśī Guru, Śiṣya understands and engages himself. Under the guidance of the Guru, he engages himself and rendering loving service unto Supreme Lord. So, when you receive such tattva-jñāna by the mercy of Guru, your eye will open up, then see the absolute truth, not only absolute truth, all his transcendent leelas also, you'll be able to see. Because absolute truth is manifested through his different transcendental leelas, its form, its qualities, interests, pastimes, everything. All are there in tattva-jñāna. Understand me? In Varnam Chintamani, Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written, Ateva nama matra vaishnavara dharma, name prasphutita hoy, rupo guna karma, krishnera samagra lila, name vidyaman, nama se paramatatto tamar vidhan. Holy name is not different from Krishna. Name of Krishna is not avinnatam nama namina. There is no difference in name of Krishna and Krishna himself. Especially in Kali Yuga, Nama-rupe Krishna avatar. Krishna has incarnated himself in the form of his holy name in Kali Yuga. No other incarnation there. Understand? So, if you utter pure name, see all his activities, all his transcendental leelas, everything will manifest before you. Krishna samagra leela name vidyavan. All the leelas, all the pastimes of Krishna are there in his name. Nama se paramatatva tamar vidhan. Krishna is paramatatva, supreme truth. Name is also supreme truth. You understand? So, one who is chanting pure name, you'll see beautiful form of Shyam Sundar and makes further advancement. It's all transcendental leelas of Krishna. He is with Krishna now. Do you follow? Yes. The one who has not received tattva-jñāna is a blind man. Isn't it? Not received tattva-jñāna is a blind man. What he sees is not perfect vision. He cannot see things in right perspective. So his activities are all the activities of a blind man. This is like blank fire. Blank fire. Understand? Blank fire. So if you have no vision, then you are a blind man. So your activities are all the activities of a blind man. Isn't it? Our activities are blind man. So sadhaka bhakta, first he must hear, sravana, first hearing. Tattva sravana, not hear with submissive attitude, surrendering attitude. At the lotus feet of Guru, he must first hear what Guru says. Sravanam, tattva, sravan. Guru speaks about tattva. Then, lila sravan. Then eyes are opened, you see beautiful form of Shyam Sundar, then you hear lila, transcendental leelas. Do you follow? Transcendental leelas of Krishna, especially his leelas in Braja Bhumi with the dancers of Braja, gopis. It's conjugal. Lila, prema, lila, rasa lila. Krishna does in Vrindavan. Then you will hear. Understand me? That is lila savan. Then you will relish the sweet, transcendental mellows emanating from it. Understand me? Rasa swadana. As long as you are not situated in the platform of tattva, you have no eligibility to hear all these things. Understand me? Jagadish? Yes. Therefore, Srila Jiva Goswami, Prabhu, has put emphasis and importance on this hearing and developing Shastriya Shraddha, and faith in Shastric injunctions. Do you understand? Shastriya Shraddha. He has put stress on it. One who has been initiated in the śabda-brahma, it is to be understood that he has developed Shastriya Shraddha. Understand my language? He has developed Shastriya Shraddha because the Shastras, the Vedic literature, they are not mere ordinary books to follow. They are the words. They are the words of the Lord. So, words of the Lord are not different from Lord. Krishna Tulya Bhāgavata. Bhāgavata is the essence of all Vedic literature. Veda, Upanishads is one of the incarnations of the Lord. Is as good as Krishna. To follow. So, they are not mundane literature. So, Krishna is spiritual sun, always full of light. So, Shastra, the Vedic literature, they impart enlightenment, the light, dissipate the darkness. Understand me? Ignorance. So, Gurudev is the embodiment of śabda-brahma. Do you follow? Embodiment of śabda-brahma. So, Gurudev imparts that light. You get light, then your darkness will dissipate it. No more ignorance. So, when a śiṣya gets us tattva-jñāna by the mercy of Guru, he says Krishna everywhere, such vision is, he has obtained such vision, so he may stay anywhere. He may stay in a palatial building, he may stay under the tree. What harm is there? Krishna is there. He sees Krishna, he is with Krishna. Why will be afraid? Jagadish. Why so many conditions you have? Understand me? Understand? Yes. He may stay anywhere. The palatial building or under a tree. Wherever he is, he'll be engaged in Shravan, Kirtan. Yes. Yes. No difficulty. Understand me, Avatar? So what is the problem with you? Because you're a blind man. You are a blind man. Your eyes are not opened. You have not gotten tattva-jñāna. Therefore you can see the absolute truth. So you have so many conditions. No, I require this, I require this, I require this, I require this. Isn't it? Jagadish. I cannot do. Why? What difficulty? Astananda. This is the called trouble. Do you understand? So, the bonafide guru can impart tattva-jñāna, thereby your devotional eye will be opened. Devotional eye will be opened. Yes. Devotional eye is open. Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena santa sadaiva hrudesu vilokayanti jasyama sundaram achintya guna surupam govindam adi purusam tamam bhajami. Then that eye opened. Devotional eye, bhakti chakya, and the premanjana, the ointment of love of Godhead will be smeared on your eyes when you hear. You follow? By hearing, that ointment is smeared. Understand? Otherwise, no. That eye will open, then you'll say, oh, beautiful path. Jahan netra pade tahan Krishna. Wherever he looks, oh, beautiful Krishna is here. As Prahlad Maharaj saw in a stone pillar. Do you see? Huh? Blind man. Huh? So, to impart tattva-jñāna is Guru's activity. And this Bhagavad tattva-jñāna, Vedic knowledge, it has come down to this material world from the creation with such bonafide gurus. Do you follow? With gurus. And Gurudev is Bhagavat Krupa Murti, the embodiment of mercy of Bhagavan, Krishna Krupa Sri Murti. Do you follow? Gurudev is the embodiment of Krishna Krupa, mercy of Krishna, mercy of Bhagavan. He is day and night 24 hours engaged in loving service of the Bhagavan. Gurudev himself is very dear servant of Bhagavan. He is Bhakta Bhagavan, Sevaka Bhagavan, servitor Bhagavan. Do you understand? Gurudev is servitor Bhagavan. Śabda Bhagavan, Krishna is Śabda Bhagavan, Guru is Sevaka Bhagavan. Understand me? Understand my language? Deaf? Understand? No, it's deaf. Deaf. First, make a big hole. Deaf. Śabda Bhagavan, Sevaka Bhagavan. Krishna is Śabda Bhagavan. Śabda means is to be served. And Gurudev is Sevaka Bhagavan, servitor Bhagavan. Understand? Deaf. Now, ear is opened. No opening? No opening, no opening. Kintu pravarjya priya eva tasya sakshat-dharitvena samasta sastrai ruktastatha bhavyata eva sadvi kintu pravarjya priya eva tasya vande guru sri charanar. Pravarjya priya is very dear to the Lord. Guru is very dear. His own man, nija jana, is very dear. His guru, bonafide guru. So Krishna gives his jnana with his nija jana, his dear, who is very dear. He keeps, do you understand? He keeps his own jnana, tattva-jñāna with him. Because he is very dear, very confidential, his own man. He is trustworthy. Isn't it? Understand my language? So, unless one goes and approaches such a guru, how can he get such jnana? Bolo! No possibility. Again, as long as you have not received such tattva-jñāna, your eye will never be opened. Your blindness will never gone. Understand me? You're a blind man. Grouping in the blind man, just grouping. Maybe this, maybe this, maybe this. No vision, no light, is darkness, grouping in darkness. So as long as you have not received tattva-jñāna, so your eyes are not opened. Therefore, sudekhi tapatha. As here, then eyes are opened, then ikhita, then see. Oh, Shyam Sundar. Understand? This sudekhi tapatha. So, Bhagavad-jñāna, Bhagavan himself has brought this Bhagavad-jñāna to this world. Nobody can impart this tattva-jñāna. Only Bhagavan can impart. Understand me? Understand me? And Bhagavan gives this tattva-jñāna with his very dear servant. That is Guru. And through those gurus, he imparts tattva-jñāna. Therefore, the demigods have offered a prayer to Bhagavan, says, Sadan Graho Bhavan. O Lord, you are received by the mercy of that Mahatma, Santha, sadhus, mahatmas. They are not sadhangraha bhava. Sat sadhu. You shower your mercy on the jivas through those sadhus. Do you follow? Through those sadhus. Krishna never showers his mercy directly. He showers his mercy through his own men, their devotees, sadhus. Therefore known as sadhangraha. Those who have developed love for Krishna, develop love, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, they know the object of love is Krishna, so sadhus, they are very dear to Krishna, and Krishna has given them this tattva-jñāna. Do you follow? They are the reservoir of that tattva-jñāna, Bhagavad-jñāna, and through them, this jnana comes to this, descends to this material world. Therefore, Dvadas Mahadana, 12 Mahadanas are there, and their succession, disciplic successions are there. Through that disciplic succession, the tattva-jñāna, Bhagavad-jñāna comes down to this material world, so we can have it. Otherwise, we cannot have it. So, Krishna is Sachidananda Vigraha. He is the embodiment of Satchidananda, Sarmaya, Chinmaya, Anandamaya, full of eternality, knowledge and blissfulness. Prema. Ananda, when we speak of Ananda, pleasure, there are two types. What is that? What is that? So sukha, prem sukha. Own pleasure. So sukha. Own pleasure. And prem sukha. Bhagavat pleasure. Bhagavat. To give all pleasure, happiness to Bhagavan. Two types. And Bhagavan, Sachidanandamaya Bhagavan, manifests his premamaya leela, his pastimes based on pure love through his svarūpa-śakti. Do you understand me? Svarūpa-śakti, the Shakti, energy that is not different from him. Energy that is, comes out from him. Do you understand? That is svarūpa-śakti. Those who are priyajana and those who are very dear to the Lord, premi bhaktas, they know it. They know it. So dear devotees are there. The svarūpa-śakti-puṣṭa-parikara, they are the associates of Bhagavan, those who are endowed with this, what to say, this mercy from svarūpa-śakti. Do you understand? Svarūpa-śakti-puṣṭa, those who have been nourished by svarūpa-śakti-parikara. So they are gurus. They are gurus. They are premika bhakta, premi bhakta, develop Krishna prema, they know Krishna, they always see Krishna. You understand? Advaita tattva, Bhagavan. Now, as long as jiva has not gotten the darshan of such a svarūpa-śakti-puṣṭa-parikara guru, understand my language? He cannot receive tattva-jñāna. Do you follow? He cannot receive tattva-jñāna. He cannot acquire tattva-jñāna. Can he? No. As long as he is running behind his own sukha, own pleasure, own happiness. Yes. He cannot understand the activities, leelas of Krishna. He cannot understand. He cannot get the prem dhana. Do you follow? When someone is fortunate, Brahmanda Brahmiti kon bhagyavan jiva, is fortunate, bhagyavan, he meets such a guru. A guru, bonafide guru, who is very dear, who is svarūpa-śakti-puṣṭa-parikara, who is the associate of the Lord, who is nourished by the svarūpa-śakti of the Lord, very dear to the Lord, meets such Guru, surrenders unto him, takes shelter at lotus feet, serves him, submissive inquires, then Guru imparts tattva-jñāna, thereby his vision, eyes open, he sees beautiful form of Shyam Sundar, and then he understands that who am I? Oh, I am Krishna-das. I am servant of Krishna, eternal servant of Krishna. Krishna is my eternal master. So my only work is to render loving service unto that Krishna. You understand? So under the guidance of that Guru, he engages in them, himself in the loving service of Krishna. So then he'll give up his own, the desire of his own enjoyment, own happiness. He only develops how to give more and more happiness, pleasure, enjoyment to Krishna. Do you understand? That is by mercy of Guru. So, it is to be understood that such a devotee, bhakta or śiṣya, has developed taste for Krishna-katha and he has received tattva-jñāna and he has gotten it only by the mercy of such Guru Premika Bhakta. How Bhagavan is full of love, Premamaya, full of mellow, Rasamaya, and how always he wants to keep his devotees to be submerged in the ocean of prema, love. Bhakta can understand all these things only by the mercy of such a bonafide tattva-darśī Guru. Understand me? Otherwise he cannot understand. But that Guru is the embodiment of Krishna's mercy. Without that, bhakta or jiva or a person cannot understand the message, cannot get the message of the kingdom of love. Understand me? You understand my language? This is what is to understand. Sudha-siddha veda hari-daita veda prabhutiti. It is said. Sudha-siddha veda hari-daita veda prabhutiti. Hari-daita. Those who are very dear to Lord Hari, Hari-daita. Hari-jana. Those are Lord Hari's own jana. Like Brahma, Narada, Vyasa, Sukha. And later ages, these are very dear devotees of Mahaprabhu. Gaura-priyajana, like Rupa, Sanatana, Swarup, Damodar. They are bonafide gurus. They have spoken. They have given us the message of the kingdom of love. Prema-rajya-katha. Understand? They have given us the message of the kingdom of love, because they are very dear to Lord Hari, Krishna. So, Premika Bhakta, a Bhakta was developed, Bhagavad Prem, Krishna Prema. This Premika Bhakta always sees beautiful form of Shyam Sundar. Not only that, always sees all the transcendental leelas of Krishna. He is always with Krishna. Do you follow? Vedavyas, by the mercy of his Guru, Narada Muni, saw Purusam Purna, Pasyata Purusam Purna, complete Purna Purusa, Purna Brahma, Bhagavan Krishna, isn't it? He could say. So then he wrote Bhāgavata, Srimad Bhāgavatam Pramanam Ulam Prema Pumarthamaha, isn't it? Then he wrote Bhāgavata. Srimad Bhāgavata is Krishna-katha, Krishna-charita. Brahma Bhakti Tattva has been said. To follow, this Srimad Bhagavatam wrote. And Srimad Bhagavata, Bhakti Rasa Shastra. Bhagavata, Krishna Bhakti Rasa. This is mellow of Krishna Bhakti, Srimad Bhagavata. Do you follow? And Bhakta Bhagavata is embodiment of Bhagavata. Bonafide Vaishnava, Jaha Bhagavata para Vaishnava Rasthane, go and approach it. Vaishnava, dear devotee of Lord, Gaura Priyajana, very dear of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Prema Purushottam, Gauranga, and hear Bhagavata, kṛṣṇa-tattva, Bhagavad-tattva, him, then he'll understand this tattva, tattva-jñāna tattva, Bhagavad-tattva, all tattvas, and how Bhagavata is full of transcendental mellows, then he'll be able to release it. Understand me? So, svarūpa-śakti is divided into three. What is that? Sandhini, sambit, hlādinī. Isn't it? Sandhini, sambit, hlādinī. So, through these three, Sandhini, sambit, hlādinī, Lord Hari has become Akhila Rasamrita Sindhu. The Akhila Rasamrita Sindhu. That means ocean of all rasas. Understand me? Ocean of all rasas. What is the activity of Sandhini? Shakti. Madhavananda, bolo. Yes.
That's the eternity.
That gives the sandhana of Krishna is Sandhini. Do you understand? Sandhini Shakti Mata Vigraha is Lord Balaram. Understand me? On that day, appearing there Balaram, we discussed this thing. Sandhini Shakti Mata Vigraha is Balaram. Lord Balaram is Sandhini Shakti Mata Vigraha. Is the form of Sandhini Shakti. Do you understand? Vigraha of Sandhini Shakti. That gives sandhan. That gives us the clue how to get Krishna. Understand me? That is Sandhini Shakti. Activity. Sandhinyakrita visada taddhama nichaye. It is said. Sandhinyakrita visada taddhama nichaye. What Sandhini says, it is all visada. Visada means suddha sattva, visuddha sattva. Understand? Unmixed sattva. In material world you find mixed sattva mixed with raja and tama. But in spiritual world, Lord's kingdom, this visuddha sattva, unmixed sattva. Do you follow? That Sandhini speaks about visuddha sattva. So, that is the platform of the Lord, that visuddha sattva platform. So that is the activity of Sandhini Shakti. It speaks what is, that comes from Sandhini Shakti is all transformation of Visuddha Sattva. That Visuddha Sattva, that Shakti, energy, through that energy, Bhakta establishes his sambandha-jñāna. His sambandha is relationship. And Guru, bonafide Guru, imparts that sambandha-jñāna. Do you follow me? Then, when sambandha is established, relationship is established, and Guru imparts sambandha-jñāna, then hlādinī-vṛtti, the pleasure-giving potency, gives pleasure to both. Both. Guru and śiṣya. Understand me? Sambit Shakti prakatita rahobhava rasita. It is said. Sambit Shakti prakatita rahobhava rasita. That means, rahobhava means, is the relationship of love, priti sambandha. That is rahobhava. Do you follow? Then your loving relationship will be established. Do you follow? The Sambit Shakti, so Sambit Shakti, your sambandha jnana is imparted, that is sambandha in relationship, that is rahobhava. That is rahobhava rasita. Rahobhava means priti sambandha, a relationship based on love, loving relationship. Do you follow? That is a loving relationship. So, Lord Hari or Krishna, the object of love, is full of love, full of mellows. So, if someone is fortunate enough and establishes his loving relationship with Lord Hariya, Krishna, then you'll get Paramananda, supreme Ananda. And it's only possible by the mercy of such a Guru. Otherwise, not possible. You follow? One should approach such a Guru. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekyanti te jnanam jnanina tattva-darśina. So approach such a spiritual master and inquire from him submission and render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because he has seen the truth and he sees the truth always. Thank you very much. This is tattva-jñāna. He will impart you tattva-jñāna because he seen the truth. Tattva-jñāna tattva brajendra nandana. Brajendra nandana, son of Nanda Maharaj, is tattva-jñāna tattva, is absolute truth in Brajabhumi. Sambit, hlādinī. You follow? So sandhini, sadan se sandhini. Sadan se sandhini. Satchit, chidan se sambit. Anandansal hlādinī.
So who's the deity of the sambit potency? Who's the deity of the sambit potency?
Sambit jnana.
Sambit's jnana.
Those who are jnani gurus. You understand? So, therefore, sandhini that gives clue to find out Krishna, that means sambandha-jñāna. That's also guru. You follow? Guru, svarūpa-śakti-puṣṭa-parikara, three are there. Radha, Priya, Shakti, three are there. You follow? Svarūpa-śakti has three divisions. Svarūpa-śakti-puṣṭa-parikara. Guru is parikara, associate of the Supreme Lord, who is nourished by Svarūpa-śakti. And Svarūpa-śakti has three divisions from this. Sandhini, Sambit, and hlādinī. So everything is there in you, because nourished by Svarūpa-śakti. Understand? Dull head. Govinda.
Krishna.
Yes.
So how does Krishna feel about someone who poses as guru who's not his confidential associate? What does Krishna think of that?
Great hypocrite. Great hypocrite. Cheater. Cheater. Cheater, Baba, cheater. And no connection with Krishna, Baba. No connection with Krishna. How can you speak about Krishna? No understanding of Krishna. No vision of Krishna. No vision, blind man. No vision, what is he? Blind man. He's blind man.
Did you stressing a premika bhakta?
Yes, definitely.
Why you say definitely?
Without prema, you cannot understand Krishna.
Well, you may know something of Krishna.
That is partial. But Krishna is completely full, Purna Brahma. Blind man went to see the elephant. One touched his tail. His elephant is like a rope. He's a rope. Another blind man touched his leg. His elephant is like a pillar. Another blind man touched his body. It's like a wall. And they're calling him and themselves. Hey, they're like a rock, like a pillar, like a wall. Lovely.
Quarreling.
No complete vision. It's partial only.
Yes, even in the purport it says tattva-darśī is someone who has complete knowledge of
Yes,
Bhakti.
complete. Tattva-darśī means complete.
Not just part.
Yes.
Such blind persons, they're always going to argue.
Always arguing, quarreling, nothing else.
Not just in the month of January or February, year long.
Always.
It seems like the Vaishnava, he's the epitome, real Vaishnava is the epitome of turning out a piece of nityana.
Yes.
So, Vaishnava doesn't want to be guru.
No.
Krishna points him, so if someone thinks I'm guru and they want to be guru,
He never says I am
that's
Guru.
the opposite of Vaishnava.
Yes. He never says I am Guru. No, I am lowest of the law. And lowest of the law.
Is it also he feels like he has no disciples?
Huh? He never wants it.
Yeah.
He never wants it. But when he is ordered, no, you have to do, then he does. Otherwise he never wants. He never wants it.
And it says, hey, what is him, bro?
Huh?
Hey, what is him?
Huh?
Who gives him that order?
Oh, order. Amar Agyan Guru Haya. Huh? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's order. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's order.
Complete guru.
So they say, I've read that. I've read Chaitanya Charitamrita. I've read that order.
No. You see, this order has not come to us. It has come to our Guru. Our Guru ordered us. You do. So we do. We are not so great that we will receive Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's order. We are very, very much fallen. How can we receive Mahaprabhu's order? That came to our Guru. Our Guru ordered, all right, I order, you do. So, all right, you do. Understand me?
To think I am a guru and these are my disciples, this is false ego.
False ego. One says I'm Guru, is not Guru at all. It's Guru.
Those persons who are not actually pure devotees, they will have great discomfort in speaking about that you have to hear from the lips of pure, they cannot say it. Those persons who are not pure devotees, they will have great difficulty sitting on the Vyasasana saying that you have to hear from pure devotee. They will have great difficulty saying that, because they are themselves not on that level. So if they hear someone speaking the truth, they will, by their own conditioning, by their own conditioned mind, they will think that, oh, he must be speaking about himself or something like that. So there's their own conditioning like that. Sorry, that's not, I'm not explaining. It's a long story.
He's confused.
He doesn't understand it. Those who are not pure devotees,
Yes.
they will have great difficulty speaking the truth.
Yes, they have not seen the truth. How can they speak?
They won't be able to roar on the Vyasa sign like a lion.
No, one was not seen, what say? One has seen. Huh? What says? Tad vidhi pranipate na paripasya na se. He will impart because he has seen the truth. Was not seen, what shall I say?
He'll impart something else.
It's speculation only.
Speculation.
So, he is grouping in the darkness. What will you say? Any rest of deity?
We've heard stories like that about the deity in Lalanath. We've heard stories just like that about the deity in Lalanath that Mahaprabhu used to go see.
That is, you see, how the dear devotee is there, premi bhakta, deity, talks to him. Like Sakhi Gopal came, Gopal deity. If your Gopinath there, stole Khirbhar. Madhavendra Puri. And Sakhi Gopal came to give witness. Tota Gopinath is there, who sat down to receive service from this Pandit, Gadadhar Pandit. Their devotees, Premi Bhakta. So many deities are there, like Gopal deities. Yes.
The truth is, it's any duty if you have the love.
Yes, love.
Kumarji, I have one question. I wonder, you speak sometimes about how the Guru, he's Bhāgavata. How the Guru, he's ācārya, but he comes down from the platform ācārya, the platform Madhyam, to preach. So I was wondering, we understand from Shastra what the vision of the Uttama is and what the vision of the Madhyam is, but what is the vision of that Uttama who comes to the platform Madhyam?
He is Uttama, Baba. He is Uttama.
He doesn't give up his vision to...
No, vision is not blood. He has vision. Only for preaching purposes. He just steps down. He discriminates.
So that's what stepping down means, he discriminates.
Otherwise, Uttama cannot preach. He sees, he never sees that too. Not non-devotee, he sees all are devotees, all are engaged.
You said this svarūpa-śakti-puṣṭa-parikara. So there's many associates of the Lord that are in this material world. But it seems that that person who gets that svarūpa-śakti-puṣṭa-parikara, he becomes the ācārya. Is that correct? He becomes...
ācārya, yes. He becomes ācārya. He becomes ācārya. He becomes ācārya. That is guru-tattva, svarūpa-śakti-puṣṭa-parikara. In the prabodhya priya, nikunja-ācārya gedi siddhe, it speaks of guru-tattva. Who has access into kunja. Is Radha Priya Sakhi. Only the dear girl company Radha and he have access into kunja. Nobody has access into kunja, Baba. No. Maybe access to Vrindavan, but not to kunja. Where there is union of Radha and Krishna. Only very dear Sakhis have access. And nikunja-ācārya gedi siddhe. That is guru-tattva. What is that, Baba? What does it say?
They say it means that the six Goswamis, the manjaris, the gopis, so they wrote books, so we're helping distribute those books, so I'm assisting the gopis. That's Nikunja, that's what they say.
Yes, assisting by their mercy, one day I will be like that. Just hoping for it.
Too much, he's using this term Jagat Guru. Sometimes I've heard that phrase Jagat Guru is not a Vaishnava phrase, a Gaudiya Vaishnava phrase, but it's used by the Mayavadis. Is it proper to use that for Srila Prabhupada?
Many say Jagat Guru Prabhupada.
Sometimes there's a controversy. Some people are saying very strongly we shouldn't. And
Many say Jagat Guru Prabhupada. So the whole world traveled and imparted the tattva-jñāna and so many minutes of javanas is delivered, imparted, inculcated Krishna consciousness. So is the activity of Jagat Guru. So that's so is Jagat Guru.
So Gurus, those other intimate associates of the Lord that are on the planet, they don't receive that svarūpa-śakti, that I've lost it there. They don't receive that specific svarūpa-śakti-puṣṭa-parikara. They don't receive that. Those other there are other intimate associates of the Lord, like Babaji's.
Intimate associate receives. When you say intimate associate, he receives. Why? How is it he can't receive?
So what is the distinct? How is it that an associate of the Lord is chosen to become the ācārya? There may be many there, but one becomes prominent. It seems that there are many intimate associates of the Lord, but of those...
It's not so easy, very rare. Durlabham. There are many. How can you say many? Durlabha. Very rare personality. Not.
So if there's 4 or 5 on the planet, say...
There are many in that kingdom, not in material world. Material world, rare personality. Rare. Not many. The rare personality. Durlabha Vikirta. Chalo.